Hey guys, how's it going? DUJ2 here, and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key. So, what are we talking about? We're going to talk about Xigbar. We're going to talk about Xiggy B. And why are we going to talk about Xiggy B? We're going to talk about Xiggy B and a couple of other medals, actually, but Xiggy B in general. Xiggy B is going to be... Okay, so Xiggy B is the newest medal we've gotten. So you know what? I'm actually going to take this one up to 6 stars. I want to take a look at it. No. Why are you not? Okay, fine. Level up. Optimize. Cool. And then take him to 6 stars. Let's take a look at him. Let's see how he looks. Oh, he looks really cool, actually. Okay, so let's talk about Xigbar B. Xiggy B. Why have I not guilted him? So the point of this video is kind of to talk about... It's to talk about a little bit about guilting campaigns. It's to talk about why I'm waiting for the boosted guilting campaign, and also what I would recommend for Xiggy B. Now, I know a lot of people are like, oh, what skill should you put on? Because that's what I've been hearing a lot. Well, I've been hearing either, have you guilted Xiggy B yet? Or I've heard, what skill should I put on Xiggy B? And let me kind of answer both questions kind of with another question. The main question I need to ask you is, do you need him? Okay. Do you need him? Do you need him in your lineup? Do you have a Marley A guilted? Do you have a World of Final Fantasy Lil King Sephi guilted? If you've answered yes to either one of those questions, you kind of don't need Xigbar B. Now, yes, I do understand that he is a different medal. He does deal 6 extreme power hits that ignore target's attributes and lowers target's defense by 2 tiers for 1 attack. Okay, so at the time of making this video, I have still to see someone send me a screenshot or someone prove to me that this medal can hit over 300,000. Okay? No one's proven that to me yet. I have seen people who have sent me screenshots of having this medal on a Divine Rose, level 30 Divine Rose, with pretty much the exact same setup of what I have here. Okay? This exact same setup. And in the last slot, I think someone sent me a screenshot of him hitting 247,000, which is great. Don't get me wrong, that's great. But Sephi hits 320,000 for me. So is there something wrong with the medal? I don't think so. I just think the World of Final Fantasy medals are that good. I don't want to call them broken, but they're that good. So again, that brings me back to the question that I was asking before. Do you need him? And the reason why I asked this question is, for me personally, if you guys notice, I have, like, right here, look at this. Right here in this little, look at this, in this vicinity right here. I've got Sora, I've got the Atlantica Sora, I've got World of Final Fantasy Lightning, I've got the Alice in Cheshire Cat, and I've got Xiggy B. I've got 4 medals right here that I have not guilted yet. Why is that? I'm waiting for a boosted guilting campaign. So why are boosted guilting campaigns so important? Boosted guilting campaigns are so important because of the chances they give you in the guild. Normally a tier 3 medal will give you between a 30, is it 40? No, 40 to 100%, right? Yes, 40. Between 40 to 100% in the guild. Yeah. But in a boosted guilting campaign, not only does it cost less supplies to level up those medals, but you also get a guaranteed between 70 to 100%. Now, why is that so important? The reason why 70 to 100% is so important is because, let's say, exclusive medals. Exclusive medal, exclusive medal, exclusive medal. This means that these medals are never coming back again. Out of all these, the Lightning one is the only one that's a pullable one. Alice in Cheshire Cat and Xigbar B are both event medals, but we're not supposed to get more of them again. So these are not medals that you can reroll guilt on. And in our current global game, we do not have Mickey and Mops, so we cannot reroll guilt like that. So it's very, very, very important what guilt you get on these medals. For example, you don't want something like this to happen. Okay, I got a 50% guilt on my 0. By all accounts, we're not going to get more of these medals. And by all accounts, I would have to use 44. I'd have to use 44 mirrors to max out this 0. Am I going to use him? No. Why do I want to max him out? For that sweet, sweet Nova level. That's it. So when you look at medals like that, and when we start looking at medals like that, it's kind of very, very important what your first initial guilt is going to be, because you kind of only get one. So that's why multiplayer is so multiplayer. That's why we've been talking about multiplayer for all day today. That's why guilting campaigns are so important, the boosted guilting campaigns, and that's why I'm waiting for one. That's why a lot of people are waiting for some. There's people who just go for it and they just guilt them, and some people get 90 something % guilt, some people get 40 something. I would like to make it so that my chances. Okay, let's show another one. You want to cry? Here's one worth crying about. This is a very sad medal. Okay, my poor little dark side. That is very sad right there. He goes to 130, right? So I would need 53 mirrors. Okay, so that's why for me and for other people, we're so adamant about waiting for the guilting campaigns. And that's why I'm going to keep waiting. That's why I'm going to still waiting. That's why I'm not guilting Xigbar, because even though he looks really good on paper and he might be really awesome, I'm probably not going to switch him out for my Little King Seffi. He's better. And he actually deserves 4 more. I just realized. Let's do this. To get him to 1,000. Okay. Okay, now he's at 1,000. I was fortunate enough to be able to pull during the World of Final Fantasy event, and I got him. He's not boosted, but he's amazing. And so I'm not going to be switching him out when he's AoE for a single target like Xigbar B. So that's the first question. Do you really need him? And the second part of it is, what skill would you put on him? Personally, for me, I know I do something that a lot of people don't agree with, but I like to put attack boost 3s on the really hard hitters. Case in point, Mr. Master Xehanort. Where are you? There you are. My Master Xehanort has an AB3. On single target medals, I usually put not the maxes. I save AB2 max and AB3 max. Now AB3 max. I save those for the AoE medals. More because I would like to guarantee that I'm going to get that hit. Than the chances of not. Master Xehanort's amazing. Master Xehanort is absolutely amazing, and even though he costs 5, I would much rather put APPs and AB2 APP medals before him to be able to, compensate for the loss of APP, of SP, I mean, and then be able to afford him, be able to afford the 5 cost. And I probably would do the same thing with Xigbar. That's just me though. That's just me. I would probably like to boost up his hit. I mean, I would want to get the most out of him possible. We will be getting AB3 plus APPs near the end of the month. Is he worth getting one of those? If you're gonna focus your entire medal and your attack strategy around him, yeah, I would do it. I would put an AB3 plus APP on him. Like if I was gonna take him to Coliseum and go for Coliseum with him. If you were going to focus on taking out, I mean, again, just looking at what he says, he should be one of the most powerful medals we have in the game, which still just confuses me why no one has been able to send me a screenshot of him hitting over 240,000. I thought easily he would be a over 300,000 damage metal. I mean, if we compare him to Sephi at 3, well, he's not even 3. He's 2.98. So he's 2.98. I have an AB3 max on him, and I showed you guys my Divine Rose. On my Divine Rose setup, he hits 315,000. So if you just look at the numbers, Xigbar B should be hitting more. So I'm kind of confused why he's not, unless his max, what does he max out at? I don't know what his max strength is though. Unless his max strength just is where it's not coming from. I mean, if he doesn't reach, because Sephi reaches what? 7336. So I don't know what he reaches. So we just max him out to see. Let's max him out to see right now. I really don't know. Doop doop. Boop boop boop. And zoop, and we'll see how much he maxes out at. Okay, so let's see what he maxes out at. He maxes out at 7306. So yeah, so that's not the reason either. Again, I'm still, I would love to see someone who would show me how hard he can actually hit. And I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm really confused why he's not doing that. Maybe it's because it's 6 power. I don't know. But if I were just to look at this medal, I would personally, for me, I know a lot of people are, put SP2 gauge on him, like the special gauge 2 on him, or 1 or 0. I'm not exactly, I don't play that way. And I would recommend to put an AB3 in him. And to be able to afford that AB3, I would recommend that beforehand the boosters you put, because you're going to make him your heavy hitter. You're going to make him your cleanup. That's obvious if you're going to have him in your setup. So the best thing would be to have him as your cleanup, and everyone beforehand is boosters or debuffers with APP or AB2 plus APP. But anyway, that's my 2 cents about it. I know a lot of people have been asking me to talk about Ziggy B, what skills I would recommend for him, whether or not to guilt him. And again, my biggest answer to that question is the question: do you really need him? If you don't have to have him right now, if you don't have to use him right now, wait hopefully for a boosted guilting campaign, because in the future you're going to wish for the highest possible guilt. And in someone like me, I kind of need I need to guarantee my guilt, because if you guys have been watching my last 2 or 3 guilting videos, yeah, I have not had good luck at all. So that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. As always, I am DUJ2, and I will see you guys next time. See ya.